Alright people, today we are going to review the game I bought a PS3 for. Yeah, The Last of Us. After this game, I almost think it's factual to say that Naughty Dog is the best game developer of all time. Crash Bandicoot was my childhood along with Jak and Daxter, then the amazing Uncharted series came out, and now The Last of Us. Oh my god, this game is so good. This is going to be a very long review, I can already tell right now. Basically, I'm going to cover everything. Everything that this game has to offer, and hopes that you will go out and buy this like right after you're done watching this, because you need to play this. We'll start out with the story, which is nearly flawless, okay? Basically, there is a cordyceps fungus infection that broke out 20 years before the game takes place. It grows in your brain and it grows all throughout your body and basically turns you into a zombie, but not really. The fungus basically just makes you do what it wants you to do. The opening of this game really shows you what this fungus can do. It's very scary, very intense, your heart will beat very fast. And it teared me up within the first 10 minutes in the game. Our main character is Joel. He is a very, very, very ruthless man, but a very ruthless man that I love. Like, his character really carried this game. I love Joel. He's got an awesome beard, awesome personality, and he's very secretive and very amazing with combat. Joel is a black marketeer. He basically does a lot of illegal things in this post-apocalyptic world. Smuggling is what he does best, along with his accomplice Tess. Early on in the game, he gets this one task which involves him escorting a 14-year-old girl named Ellie to this rebellious group, military group called the Fireflies. But sooner or later he finds out that she is a lot more than just a little girl that needs to get somewhere. She is very important, and his task becomes way bigger than he ever imagined, and basically it leads him, without spoiling anything, to trek. The game takes place over a year, to trek cross-country with this girl. The bond that you see between these two characters throughout this year is unforgettable. They are amazing. Ellie is so interesting. She's colorful. She's bubbling all the time. She's just so happy. You can never really tell when she's afraid. She's just that strong of a person. And it's just so beautiful to see these two characters kind of collide together through the game and just become like one force not to be reckoned with. The writing was great. The characters were amazing. I have literally never felt this connection with each and every single character in this game, ever. Every single time a new character or a new face pops up on the screen, I can relate with them in a way. Like, I want them to live because I know what they have gone through. And within the first conversation, I almost love them as much as I do Joel and Ellie. So with that said, the supporting cast is just amazing in this game. Like I said, Tess is one of these. Another, say, Henry. Awesome characters. They are just flawless and you want them to live. Now the gameplay is just flawless too. It feels like you are surviving. You have a backpack. That backpack is your most important tool. You hit the select button, you pull that backpack off, and you have a list of ingredients that you can use to craft things, such as a Molotov cocktail, a pipe bomb type of thing, shivs, which are small knives that you can use to go up behind these infected called clickers, which are blind but very powerful. It's a one-hit kill. You go up behind them, stab them in the neck, they're dead instantly. But the same tool that can kill things instantly also opens up doors, so you need to be careful whether you use it in combat or use it to further your supplies. Also, making a Molotov and a health kit is also in that situation where do you want the health or do you want the damage? Because they both require alcohol, and alcohol is very scarce. So the crafting system is very important. It's very fun. It's very intense when you're running running through a zombie-filled room, and you jump behind a desk or whatever, pull off your backpack, throw something together real quick, and just chuck a Molotov at a zombie's face and kill them all in one hit. That is intense, and that is what The Last of Us does best. If you want to see just how intense the gameplay can get, check my video that I uploaded a couple days ago. I'm in this part during the sewer scene, or wherever I was. It's creepy. Watch that gameplay if you want to see what it's like. I'll link it in this video, and you'll see just how intense this game is. You also get a wide array of weapons. You can create holsters. You can put 2 holsters on your back, have like two-handed weapons on your back, and then you can swap them out in your backpack in-game. You have weapons like a sniper rifle, a shotgun, my personal favorite. I love shotguns in real life and in this game. And they really feel like they are packing a punch, and they destroy the bodies of your enemies. I'm just going to leave it at that. This game is violent. Also, I want to talk a little bit about the sound design, which is incredible. Oh my gosh, you're walking down a ambient room, hallway, sewer, what have you, and you just hear a clicker in the distance, and you instantly go into stealth mode, and the sound just incorporates itself into the gameplay and how you react, and oh my gosh, it is so scary at points. The sound design just really puts you in that atmosphere. The music does too. It'll key in at the perfect moments, and you'll just hear that little theme that you've come to love throughout the whole game. Sound is great, gameplay's great, story's great. What else? The graphics. This is the best looking game I've ever seen in my entire life. Just gonna put that out there. This is a world that has been reclaimed by nature, and it is just amazing to look at. Every single scene you go to has some beautiful set piece that you just want to look at. And I'm sure my game, compared to your game, is probably 3 to 4 hours longer just because I stopped and looked at every single thing. I have never seen better level design in my life. Holy crap, I couldn't believe what this art department did to this game. I mean, it's just wondrous. I can't even give it enough praise. Even the simplest little suburban house, you walk through it, there's pictures on the walls that you can look at. It tells a story. You can find collectibles in the homes and read like letters that were meant to be read by a missing husband or something if they ever came back home. It just is so immersive. The environments and the storytelling within just, looking around, it's outstanding. Then on top of all of that, the game has multiplayer, and the multiplayer is great. So far, I've literally put into like 7 to 8 hours into the multiplayer, which I rarely do with games. I'm usually a single player guy, but this multiplayer is amazing. Basically, there's 2 game modes. There is one where you have 1 life and you're on a team of 4. Basically, there's a bunch of rounds, but when you're dead, you're dead. You have to wait for that round to end. There's another game mode where you share 20 lives with your team, and it's still 4v4. You just have at it. I love the multiplayer because it carries over so many of the aspects from the single player, like the whole backpack thing. You can craft right on the spot, right in the game, make Molotovs, make smoke bombs, make whatever you want, and I love that. It's very personal feeling when you go up to an opponent and bash him in the face with a lead pipe and then just keep bashing him in the face with it while he's on the ground. I mean, it's very personal, it's very disturbing, and it's very real multiplayer. I think that's why I like it so much. Definitely try out the multiplayer. It's not there just to be there. It is actually something, and it is something I like. Now, some people want to know how long the game is. The game probably took me 17 hours to 18 hours to beat. I don't really know, but I know that I played it. It took me 4 days to beat it, and I was playing it for at least 4 to 5 hours a day. So, yeah, it was pretty long. That is amazing for a current generation game because, usually the average game is 8 hours long or so. And then on top of that, there's replayability. I beat my first game on hard mode. Now I'm going on to survival mode. I literally, once I beat it, I was like, yeah, I'm doing this again. I just started a new game. I do recommend playing on hard mode. The game is not that challenging. Like I said, there are the one-hit kills from the clickers and stuff, but if you are strategic, you can overcome them. I just preferred hard mode because the bullets, when people are shooting at you, they really don't take that much damage down unless you're on a higher difficulty, and that just kind of bothers me a little bit. So yeah, hard is the way to go. There's scarce resources and it's a lot more intense. Also, once you beat the game, you can purchase unlockables, like unlockable costumes and stuff to put on Joel and Ellie, which is very cool. I love unlockables and going back and finding all the hidden secrets and stuff. That's just me, but just to let you know, it does have a lot of replayability. So there's really not a reason for you to not go out and buy this right now. Okay? Go get The Last of Us, play it, comment below, tell me how you liked it. Alright? Don't forget to watch that gameplay I mentioned earlier, and thank you for watching this review. This is Big Boy Reviews. See you later.